My name is Eleanor Hayes. I'm 74 years old. And for most of my life, I learned one simple truth. The less people know about your money, the more they reveal about themselves. My son Daniel never knew I was wealthy. To him, I was just his quiet mother. The woman who wore the same cardigan for years. Who clipped coupons. Who never talked about big things. And I let him believe that. Not because I was ashamed, but because I was careful. You see, I wasn't always comfortable. At 22, I was a waitress in a small diner outside Chicago. By 30, I was raising Daniel alone after his father walked away. No help. No support. No shortcuts. Just long shifts, tired feet, and a stubborn refusal to fail. But I was observant. While others complained, I watched. I learned. I invested. A small stock here, a rental property there. Years of patience, quiet decisions. And one day, without anyone noticing, I became very, very wealthy. But I never changed my lifestyle. Same small house. Same simple habits. Because I didn't need to prove anything. Daniel grew up kind. Responsible. Hardworking. That mattered more to me than anything money could buy. So I stayed quiet. Until the day he called me, sounding different. Mom, I need you to come to dinner this Saturday. His voice was tight. Natalie's parents are in town. Natalie was his wife. Sweet girl. Polite. But her family? I had my doubts. Do they know about me? I asked. There was silence. Then he said, carefully. I told them you're simple. You live modestly. Simple. That word again. I smiled to myself. All right, Daniel. I'll be there. That night, I made a decision. I would give them exactly what they expected. A poor, harmless old woman. Saturday evening, I dressed down. Faded dress. Old shoes. No jewelry. I looked invisible. Perfect. The restaurant was one of those places where the lighting is soft and the prices are hidden. The kind of place that whispers money without saying it out loud. And there they were. Natalie's parents. Her mother, Claire, wore diamonds like they were everyday accessories. Her father, Richard, had the kind of posture that comes from always being obeyed. They looked at me, and I saw it immediately. Disappointment. Nice to meet you, Claire said. But her eyes said something else. Something colder. Dinner began. And so did the performance. Claire talked about their vacation homes. Paris. Milan. New York. Richard mentioned his connections. Everything was about money. Status. Importance. Then came the questions. So, Eleanor, Claire said sweetly. What exactly do you do? Oh, I used to work in an office, I replied softly. Nothing important. She smiled. That kind of smile that isn't kindness. It's judgment wearing makeup. And you live alone? Yes. That must be difficult. Daniel shifted uncomfortably. Natalie stayed quiet. Then came the moment. The one I had been waiting for. Claire leaned forward slightly. We believe in helping family, she said. Especially when there are limitations. Limitations. I almost smiled. Richard continued. We're willing to support you. A small monthly allowance. Daniel froze. Dad. Richard raised his hand. This is practical. Claire looked at me. We'd offer around $600 a month. Enough for someone in your position. Silence. Heavy. Thick. And in return, she added gently, we'd ask that you give Daniel and Natalie space. There it was. They weren't offering help. They were offering to remove me. I took a sip of water. Set the glass down. And for the first time that night, I stopped pretending. That's very generous, I said calmly. Claire smiled in relief. But I continued. Tell me, how much did you spend on their wedding? Claire blinked. About $60,000. And their home? Another $80,000. I nodded slowly. So you've invested quite a bit. Of course, Richard said proudly. We take care of our own. I leaned forward and met their eyes. Then answer me this. Did all that money teach you how to treat people? The table went still. Claire's smile disappeared. I don't appreciate your tone. And I don't appreciate being priced at $600 a month. Daniel stared at me. Mom, I sat back, calm, measured. For 40 years, I said. I built my life from nothing. I raised a son alone. Worked day and night. And today, I paused. I earn more in 1 month than you offered me in a year. Silence. Pure silence. What? Richard said. I earn over $40,000 a month, I continued. I own multiple properties. Investment portfolios. Businesses. I just don't talk about it. Claire looked like the ground had shifted beneath her. That's impossible, she whispered. No, I said gently. What's impossible is buying dignity. Daniel dropped his fork. Natalie covered her mouth. I reached into my bag, pulled out a sleek black card, placed it on the table. Let me handle dinner, I said. Consider it a gift from someone in my position. Claire didn't touch the card. She couldn't. The power had shifted. Completely. I stood up. I came here tonight to understand who you are, I said. And now I do. I turned to Natalie. You're not your parents. Her eyes filled with tears. Please. I'm so sorry. Then be better, I said softly. Daniel stood beside me. Mom. I didn't know. I know, I said. And that's why I never told you. We walked out together. Outside, the air felt lighter. Cleaner. Are you angry? Daniel asked. No, I said. Just clear. Because that night, I didn't just expose them. I reminded myself of something important. Money doesn't make you powerful. Character does. And no amount of wealth can buy what they lost that night.